About 2.5 months ago, I was in one of the most depressing times I've ever experienced in my life. My body legitimately felt like it was dead. I barely had any strength to get up and shower during the day. I basically was on the couch all from April to the end of June, so 3 months, very little physical activity, very depressed. My body just like glitched out. I don't know how to describe it. Would get lightheaded doing very little things. Muscles would burn, literally just sitting and doing nothing. It's just not good. Thankfully, I am up on the uptrend, and it's not because of really anything any of the doctors found out. In fact, I'm still waiting to get tests from my neurologist. I just visited it, and it was ironic because I went there and was like, hey, the last 5 months I felt awful, and I just started meditating for literally 6 to 7 hours a day for the last 2 months, and I'm actually feeling good now. So I'm not perfect, but long story short, it was just kind of one of those things where I last year went through a similar experience where I had an undiagnosable illness, and I used meditation and basically positive thinking and raising my frequency and vibration to help heal myself with the power of belief. And this was kind of the same aspect. It was just a lot tougher. So long story short, that's kind of the background of what I'm getting into, of my technique that I've used to really help amplify my success with this. And I will say today, I'm still not fully 100% back to where I was, but I feel very, very close and confident enough to even make this video. A couple weeks ago, I would not have felt confident enough. So I feel like now is a good time to share it. So Joe Dispenza is a great teacher in the spirituality community, especially when it comes to using meditation to change your mind, to heal yourself. A lot of his testimonials and success work is people healing of so many health conditions that science doesn't have answers for, or doctors don't have answers for, or ultimately they say is terminal and there can't be anything that they can do about it. So a lot of people use his types of teachings for healing, and that's how I got into it last year, and that's how I got into it this year. A lot of his teachings are based off of meditations, but his meditations are way different than normal teachings, and they really focus on you feeling positive emotional states and connecting you to a visualization of what you want in the future, and holding that for an extended period of time, sometimes an hour. And in doing this, you then build the essentially circuitry in your brain to feel positive, happy, joyful all the time. Very helpful. In addition to this, he also has walking meditations, and these walking meditations are crucial, and where I really started to gain some progress in my healing journey. One of the big things that happened with this, since I was literally on the couch and just I felt weak. Physically, but also mentally. I just felt very powerless. I felt like I was completely lost my independence. And, I, as a 26-year-old, just sitting on my parents' couch through all this very demeaning time of my life, and it just made me feel weak ultimately. So the walking meditations were really crucial because for one, I wasn't doing a lot of physical activity, but with those meditations, they amplify your personal energy and vibration through music. They get you into deep meditation standing before you go out and essentially walk as if you're healthy, walk as if you're wealthy, etc. You really feel the emotions. You feel your body be just powerful. And it was literally for 2.5 months before this video, the only time of the day that I would feel powerful, strong, healthy was going out and doing those walking meditations, about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so that's step one. But where I also added some extra bonus to this is with a guy named Spina. I'm not exactly sure. He has a YouTube channel. He was somebody who actually was paralyzed and could not walk, and he healed himself completely in 3 months. He actually wrote a book called Supercharge Self-Healing. And on his YouTube channel, RJ Spina, Spina, he actually reads this aloud. And this is where I actually learned about it and utilized this really crucial self-healing tip in addition to the walking meditations. So during the walking meditations, normally you just follow Joe Dispenza's track. You just feel the emotion and go. But what RJ Spina said in his teachings of how he basically used all of his conscious energy to heal himself is that you can use emotion. That's one form of how we use energy. You can use how you emote or move your body. That's another way you can use your energy. You can use spoken word as another form of energy, and as well as visualization, or I would say thoughts, but visualization is more powerful. So in the walking meditations, you are really only using your emotions, and you are only using your body, but it's only your body to walk. And I'm somebody who's very avid into exercise. I do a lot of different things: running, biking, ice skating, weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting, bicep curls, bench press, squats, everything. So although I love going out for a walk, I wanted to get back to much more. I was literally bedridden, and coming from somebody who's very fit to doing that, not fun at all. And the idea of living like that the rest of my life was leading me towards suicide as an option for this. It just depressing. Long story short. So I started combining RJ Spina's work into these walking meditations. So in my mind, I would follow the normal walking meditation track. And in the walking meditations, there's parts where you go really fast and you're really feeling the energy, and there's parts where you slow down and you're ultimately supposed to stop and close your eyes. I just walk really slowly. I kind of like that better because I like to keep moving, but you're supposed to stop. So during those times of high energy where you're just walking and really feeling the emotion, I would feel the emotion of joy, peace, power, love, whatever, in addition to mimicking the movements I would do in the gym. This might be a squat. So I would literally walk and hold a quote unquote imaginary barbell on my back. Yes, I would do this outside, people. I really didn't care. I felt so bad at this point. I was like, we're going to do this. We're going to try it. And thankfully it's working. I would do imaginary bench presses in front of me while walking, feeling the emotion. I would imagining doing like an assault bike. I would imagine myself literally going like this, ice skating or rollerblading, activities I really enjoy. I would literally do workouts in my imagination. I would visualize holding the weight while doing the motion of lifting a weight, whatever it was, while commanding my body, I am God. I am the conscious creator of my body. I command my cells to return to perfect health. I command every cell in my body to return to a state of perfect health. I am God consciousness, and I command everything in my body to be perfect. Lots of commands like that. Ones that made me feel powerful, like I had control of my body, because as pure consciousness, you do have full conscious creation of everything. I didn't believe this, and it took literally 2 months of doing this every single day before I started noticing it. But once I started noticing it and the power I actually felt commanding my body to basically heal myself, it's crazy what it did. So I had the spoken word, I had the feeling, the emotion, I had the movements, so I was emoting my body, and I was visualizing at the same time myself doing squats while walking like half squatting, whatever. Basically, that's how it was. So you can implement this for yourself. Go try it out. Even actually when I was doing seated meditations, I would get myself in a really deep trance, kind of feeling the void state, if you will, where you're sensing nothing but blackness. And then I would come out of that, put in my mind's eye whatever I wanted to visualize, going ice skating, weightlifting, whatever. I would visualize that with eyes closed. I would then start doing the movements in a chair. So I would do bench press. I would do squats, holding the barbell, not actually squatting, but kind of like moving my body like I was. And I would still command my body. I would feel it. I would feel it with the emotion. And all of those things together have, I know for a fact, rapidly transformed my body. And it was really that sense of power and control, because when you're in a state where your body, I was able to move, but I felt very physically disabled. couldn't move fast, very just powerless state. And those commands and all using all those conscious forms of energy all together into one single pointed and focus, which was making myself feel powerful, commanding my cells to heal, imagining myself doing all those things. Really just do it for a week. Do it for a week. Try it. If you're going through any self-healing thing, try it. And beyond this, you can do this for making money. Once I fully get my body healed, I'm probably going to do this for something like abundance. I command $10,000 to turn into my bank account now, and or I just command abundance to fill my life. I'm imagining myself, talking on the phone to my banker, telling me I'm a millionaire, or just something like that. I'm going to try it. Right now, we're focusing on healing my body because I can't really do much unless I'm fully present with my body. And the more you feel good physically, the more you're going to want to do stuff. So anyways, let me know down in the comments your opinions on this. Try it out for yourself. Combining that walking meditation with the RJ Spina's work. Go check out Joe Dispenza and RJ Spina. I'm going to leave in the description a free walking meditation called Walk for the World that Joe Dispenza actually created. It's 55 minutes. It's a really, really good one. And there's a bunch of free walking meditations online as well. So try that out.